All right, so today we're just kind of running the dogs around. Nothing too big. There are some quail on the bottom, but their goal is to get this dog, our GSP. She's a little gun shy right now, so the goal is to get her where she's running like this and kind of shoot the starter pistol I have in my pocket and try to get her used to gunshots. So I found this is the best way for her just because she's not she doesn't like to train. She doesn't like to be, kind of structured training. If you put her out in the field with birds and traps, she kind of loses interest. And she seems to be doing way better at this. She's not as gun shy anymore. She's kind of a little iffy, but I mean, compared to where she was a couple months ago when she would tuck her tail and sprint back to me, and we'll take them to that bottom field. And hopefully it'll bump a quail so I can shoot my gun and see how she reacts to that. But I mean, today's just basically running the dogs, getting them some exercise, getting them ready for season, and seeing how they're doing. So we have our GSP over there. She's running down here. We have a Weimaraner. She's just a house pet. She's 6 years old. She's 6 years old, just a little house pet. All right, so I actually planned this kind of just for birds and also for cover for deer. The goal is, there's a elm tree right here. The goal is to put a stand in that, be able to shoot in this little tiny field. I mean, look at this stuff growing up. Some of the grass is 8 foot tall, 10 foot tall. So I mean, I'm hoping anyway, that with this little taller area right here, with a little bit of food, that they're gonna kind of work in here a little bit earlier in the day, have a stand or saddle right in that tree right there that's in the creek line, so makes access really easy. Or I might have one in this tree back here, another place I can access from the creek, and hopefully get a shot out here. I decided to overseed this with some brassicas. Not sure if they're gonna come up, but I mean, it's worth giving it a shot in my opinion. It doesn't cost too much money, and the worst thing that happens is I'm out 20 bucks, but it is what it is. I mean, it's already good. You can see all the deer bedding areas, and then all the turkeys and whatnot that I've been through here. I mean, up until a few weeks ago, this stuff was all standing up tall. Now you can see where it's been over, and they've been laying down on it and just breaking it, killing it, which is good for the birds. Lots of seeds and stuff for them to eat. But all grass. Letting some more native browse come up, some more vegetation, those yellow plants out there. And just more screening cover, honestly. Trying to get as best as possible for the deer to feel safe this year, so they can transition in this food plot behind me. So I mean, basically the whole idea of this food plot and this little growing up with milo and sorghum is just to get it where it's tall enough where the deer feel comfortable in here, and they can transfer over in this food plot across the creek during legal shooting hours, and I can, shoot a good enough deer this year. I don't know if you saw that, there's a quail right there. They just bumped it out of this little field. The other one flew up here, but I mean, she was pointing it. I didn't see her. I didn't think she was actually pointing it, just how she was acting. But I mean, good. She didn't get scared of the gun, so positive. But I didn't tell him to hunt or anything. We're just kind of trying to work this bird. See if we can get it back up and have her chase it and shoot some more. They're not gonna find that bird. It must have just buried itself in the grass. I feel like the bird flew somewhere in this area. Could have been that one, but I mean, I didn't get a good mark on it, so I thought I did. But it could have went and just, buried up in there. There she goes. Oh, she looks like she's got something with her ears. She wants it now too. But Grammy, come on. Looks like she might be getting an ear infection. She kind of wants to shake her head every time she touches the water with it. So, did get her some medicine. We have some for her because she always has them, but she's got to get a little more confident in the water. But I mean, at least she's swimming now. She didn't used to swim. I'm gonna go up here. I know the bird landed somewhere up in these trees. We're gonna try to bring them up here and see if they can find it. Come on, Sil. She's looking pretty birdie right there. I heard something. Hi. What you got? Good girl. Alright, just got done. Thanks for watching. She did phenomenal compared to where she had been before. Before I started doing this kind of free running, let her shoot, just shooting around. She wasn't scared. If she was, she kind of like got over it very, very quickly. Like I had one shot where it wasn't on camera, but she's probably at 70, 80 yards away, kind of searching through some grass. I shot, she kind of tucked her tail for a second, realized nothing happened, and then kind of went back to normal self, tail high, wagging, running around, kind of enjoying stuff. She didn't shrivel up and kind of like hunker back and run back to me. So that's all in all, it's good. You know, like I kind of said earlier, she's not a very easy dog to train because when she was a puppy, the birds would fly up too high and she realized she couldn't catch them, so she wouldn't chase them. So it was kind of hard to introduce gunfire. We tried to as best we could, just never really had the best opportunities to, because she wouldn't chase the birds. As soon as they got over head height, she just didn't care. She knows I can't catch those. We tried shooting birds for her, but she didn't really care at that point. And so now we're just running her and trying to help her find some wild quail, which we have on the property, luckily. So that's basically what we did today. We just ran her through fields. She found a wild quail, we'd shoot. She would continue to chase it. Just, you know, build the game, make it more fun, not as structured. So, I mean, if you guys have any ideas or anything that could potentially help me with this dog, it'd be greatly appreciated. I mean, we tried training her the more formal way, where traps and everything, but she, as soon as you take her out there, she doesn't want to actually work. She just kind of wants to lollygag next to you, where she free runs, she's kind of doesn't know she's hunting at the same point. So I might try to do that, where I take her on the four-wheeler and have some birds planted that way and see how she does. But that's kind of more of a future thing, since we have wild birds